So we're going to be diving into chapter 12 today. It's kind of a backwards hatster today because I'm going to be going on a run right after this. I've been getting up really early, like 5:30 in the morning, naturally, which is interesting and allows me to get a little more stuff done, like a run-in before work, and also video, which is pretty cool because usually I got to do all this afterwards. Anyway, before I dive into chapter 12, which is following up on what happened with Aaliyah and her battle with the training droid in the last chapter, I did want to mention I am an author. If you're someone who likes sci-fi fantasy like Dune, you might be interested in my series, The Song of Immaru. I have book 1, Earth's Door, and book 2, Crimson Light, now officially launched as of July 25th. So if you'd like to check those out, I have them available in both Kindle and paperback. And you can go to my website, www.pjdudek.com, to learn more. So on to chapter 12. So Paul and Stilgar had just chatted with Aaliyah to kind of figure out what was going on with her when she was, battling that droid. The main thing with her is she's really kind of angsty. She's interested in the Gola, Duncan, Idaho, as well as just kind of like, I think, frustrated about being pent up in like this palace in Arakeen. And but anyway, Paul has departed, and he and Stilgar are now having a bit of a chat. We'll call it a friendly chat, at least initially, with Edric. He's the Guildsman, the navigator, and he's also one of the conspirators with Skytail. So basically, most of this chapter is Paul chatting with Edric as Edric kind of tries to convince or show Paul that he's basically a religious leader in many ways, leading a bunch of folks in this jihad, which is happening. We find out in this chapter, Paul apparently is through this jihad has killed billions upon billions of people. And he even references the past histories of Earth. I think this is when Earth comes up for the first time that I remember in the book, and they talk about some pretty, we'll say, nefarious leaders of our own past and how Paul's comparing himself to them, but how much worse he is with the number of people he's impacted negatively. But yeah, the whole time as Edric's sort of pushing back on Paul, Stilgar's really wanting Paul to kill Edric, because typically that's what happens. Paul seems to be ruling with an iron fist, and yeah, Stilgar's ready to help out with that, but Paul says no, we're not gonna take him out. He's kind of intrigued by this conversation with Edric. So Edric's a bit nervous the whole time. Obviously, he knows about the conspiracy, and eventually he does depart, and this new guy comes in, like another Fremen. His name's Korba, and he lets Paul know that outside, where there's a bunch of gathering of people through Arakeen because of this whole party that has come, with Edric and Duncan, Idaho, etc., there's some Sardaukar there. So Paul just kind of plainly says, all right, go knock out the Sardaukar. And I think the whole point of this chapter is just to show how powerful Paul has become, and also just to showcase how he's really aware of the leader that he is. Again, even reflecting on the comparisons of past, I guess, Earth leaders. And I can't quite tell yet. It's sort of, again, it's this theme of acceptance. Like, this is just what I am. I'm this leader that's gradually becoming way more like a bad emperor. And yeah, I think this story is going to continue to unravel Paul's feelings about that. That's where it ends. Stay tuned to see what happens next. Until then, take care.